How would you know if someone's lying to your face? How would you know if that was even the case? How would you know if it's bingo bango? Next thing you know, you're hooked on Crango.
How would you know if the dope was pure? How would you know if the coke was raw? How would you know if the weed was hydro? How would you know if it's indoor, outdoor?
How would you know if you left yourself open? A drop in the ocean, lost in emotion. How would you know if life's been wasted? How would you know if your mind's too faded?
How would you know who can keep secrets? Who's gonna gossip? Who's gonna leak it? When bonds will deepen, when bonds will weaken. Who wants to play Edward Snowden on the weekend?
How would you know it? How would you know it? How would you know? Would you even notice? How would you know it? How would you know it? How would you know? Would you even know?
How would you know if you're in the matrix? How would you know if you were basic? How would you know if you finally made it when the path to success always evasive?
How would you know if there's a car behind the criminal masterminds? How would you know if you're regular air tasked to crime, organized or set up behind?
How would you know if you've been misguided? A bit too hopeful, a bit too excited? How would you know if you've just been blinded? Click, click, yeah, you can't rewind it.
How would you know if she's a whore unless you take her to a whorehouse? Throw some money on the floor now. If she likes that, and that's a home now.